Hey guys, Katie here. Welcome back to my channel. Get ready for another hilarious story from my totally awkward and embarrassing life. This one's about the time I went on my very first official date with Ben. Yep, you heard that right. It was our first date. And guess what? It was supposed to be just a chill hangout ... but ended up being a total disaster because of a kiss. Let me set the stage. It was a Friday evening, and Ben had asked me to meet him at a local park. He said he wanted to just walk around, talk, and grab a snack from a food truck. Simple, right? Of course, I was totally nervous. I mean, I had never been on a proper date before, not even close. The only thing I knew about dating was from rom-coms. And let me tell you, the expectations from those movies are way too high. So, I tried to keep it cool and not overthink things. We met by the swings, and Ben looked even more nervous than I was. I know he's usually the cool, confident guy, but when it comes to me, yeah, not so much. He stammered, "Hey, Katie, so, what do you want to do first?" I could tell he was trying to sound smooth, but honestly, I just wanted to laugh. Like, dude, we're literally just hanging out. But I held it together and suggested, why don't we walk to the food truck and grab some fries? He looked relieved, like I just solved all his problems. So, off we went. And, of course, we kept talking about everything from school to random stuff, and I was starting to feel like I was actually having a good time. The weather was perfect, the atmosphere was cute, and, dare I say, I was starting to like him even more. We sat on a bench after getting our fries and just kept chatting. But then, out of nowhere, it happened. Ben suddenly looked at me. Like really, looked at me. And I could tell he was about to say something important.
I'm not even kidding. It felt like one of those dramatic moments where the music in a movie changes.
And everything goes into slow motion. He opened his mouth and I was thinking, he said, his voice getting a little quieter. Maybe we should, try something new. Like ... I don't know ... maybe ... okay? What was this? Was he about to kiss me? Was this really happening? And then, in the most unexpected moment, he just leaned in, and like an absolute genius, I didn't pull back. Instead, I leaned in too, and then ... Well, then I
Completely messed it up.
You know that moment when two people lean in for a kiss, but somehow ... just miss each other? Yeah, that was us. I totally misjudged the distance. Instead of kissing him on the lips, I ended up kissing his nose. Not even a little bit of a kiss on the cheek. No! I kissed his actual nose. It was like the most awkward, cringy, accidental move of my entire life. Ben froze, and his eyes went wide. Did you just kiss my nose? I stared at him, mortified. Oh my God. I didn't mean to do that. I swear. I thought he was still frozen, but then a tiny laugh escaped his lips. And then, before I knew it, he started laughing so hard. And not like a casual laugh. No! This was one of those laughs where you can't stop, and you might just start snorting. I couldn't help it. I started laughing too, because how did that just happen? I mean, it's cool, Katie, he said, wiping his eyes from laughing. I've had worse, but maybe next time we aim for the lips? Yeah, maybe next time, I managed to say, still giggling. This is so embarrassing. It felt like an eternity of awkwardness, but eventually, the laughter died down, and we both kind of just sat there, looking at each other. And for the first time in the evening, it was a comfortable silence. I can't even explain how relieved I was that he didn't just run off or make a huge deal about it. He was cool with it, even joking about it afterward. Honestly, it felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. We both made the mistake, so we were both in this weird, awkward moment together. And for some reason, that made everything feel way less awkward. So, that was it. Our first kiss fail. It was a complete disaster, but it ended up being one of the funniest, most memorable moments of our time together. And the next time we saw each other, we had a pretty great laugh about it. Moral of the story: sometimes it's okay to fail at a kiss, especially if you do it together, because honestly, the most embarrassing moments can turn into the best inside jokes. And maybe next time, we'll actually kiss on the lips. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever had a totally awkward date moment, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Bye!